Fame right around my birthday in August this year. Even though I think Harold Michael deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, I want to slap everybody, especially Peter King, for the voters of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The reason I want to slap them is my main man, RC gonna call it. He even already know what RC gonna put in the chat. But my main man, Drew, I pushed off and got that touchdown on that Hail Mary back in the 70s. Pearson should be in the Hall of Fame. He got better numbers than Lynn Swann. His career was interrupted by a car accident. He was cooking the whole league. If Lynn Swann deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, if Harold Carmichael's in the Hall of Fame, I do believe my man Drew Pearson, along with my man Clifford Branch, and my main man Tom Flores, former coach of the Oakland Los Angeles Raiders, 2-time Super Bowl champ. He's not in the Hall of Fame. It's a travesty. I'm going to need Peter King and the rest of those goofballs voting to
sit your ass down. Sit your ass down.
Because them not being in the Hall of Fame is
wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Back to the show. I don't like that. I'm tired of dudes. Even my man, RC say Drew believe. He's a big time Viking fan, and even he says Drew belongs in the Hall of Fame. It's a travesty that the dude is sitting on TV crying area. They humiliating him. He needs to pull a Harry Carson. Don't call me no more. Fuck it, I don't want to go. And then they'll put his ass in. Thank you. My man Fly Tie came in and say today. Shout out to Fly Tie. Sterling Sharp needs to be in the Hall of Fame because you damn right. The MLB Hall of Fame voting process is worse than the NFL. Yeah, true. Because Bonds and I don't even want to get into it. That MLB thing is just all screwed up. I want to give big ups to my man Herm Edwards for getting an extension. I know this college football, but he played to win the game. Herm Edwards getting an extension to be the coach at Arizona State University. Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it on the End of the Bench podcast on Built for This Network. In 2 years, the Arizona Sun Devils are going to be a force to reckon with. Big ups to Herm Edwards. I totally agree. Thank you for correcting me, Fly Tie, for leaving off the brother Sterling Sharp. He should have been in. He should go in under the Gale Sayers, Terrell Davis, and it should be him. And Dwight Stevenson situations. I do believe that brother should be in the Hall of Fame. I totally agree with my man Fly Tie. Exactly. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I got my brothers Built for This Network brothers. They're going to be mad at me. But what in the Cleveland Browns is the goddamn Giants doing, man? Are they trying to be the Cleveland Browns Northeast? Why in the hell would you hire Jason Garrett to be offensive coordinator? See, this is that dumbass general manager. And Dave Gettleman. He's trying to control the team, so he's hiring dudes who are going to fall in line. Chief Rocker, Knox, Mookie Dean, and other Giant fans that's listening, y'all in for it, man. In 2 years, man. You know what I'm going to give it 2 years, man. And y'all going to be fine Dave Gettleman ass. Y'all going to be fine this damn coach. And y'all going to be fine Jason Garrett. You are wasting Danny, whatever his name is, they call him Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones. Y'all wasting Saquon Barkley's career by letting these goofballs run the team. Dave Gettleman should have been ushered out the back door with the rest of those dudes. Look, if you hire 2 chefs and they both burn the meal, maybe it ain't the chefs that need to go along. If you the restaurant manager, the owner should fire you too, because you can fire back-to-back terrible chefs. Look, the Daniel Jones thing, we've yet to see if it's going to work, but he looks solid. The Saquon Barkley thing is a no-brainer. Who else has been drafted there, Gettleman? But it's not I don't have a dog in this fight. So I don't understand why you hire a Jason Garrett if Dave Gettleman decides trying to control him. And when has Jason Garrett been the innovative mind that you need around your young quarterback? Because if he was that, Dak would have been playing better. Speaking of dumbass ownership groups, the Dallas Cowboys. Sorry to my man D. Great. The Dallas Cowboys, as usual, they always trying to outdo the Giants, and they've outdone the Giants by taking away Mike McCarthy's play calling ability. Look, I understand using an offense that is Dak friendly is advantageous to you. But Dak Prescott, don't tell me how smart Dak Prescott is and how he works his ass off and tell me he can't learn a new play system. Look, Kellen Moore is going to end up being the Cowboys head coach or something. Because Jerry Jones don't know how to he can't get out of his own way. I've had a coach that used to say this, he's stepping on his own jump. But look, Jerry Jones has run, it's been 25, 26 years since the Cowboys won. Y'all can add another 2 years to that because Mike McCarthy is not being allowed to be Mike McCarthy. When he got the job in Green Bay, Brett Favre proceeded to have 2 of the best years of his career. When he promoted Aaron Rodgers became Aaron Rodgers. And why not let this dude make Dak Prescott that same thing? See, again, as I spoke about earlier in the show, it's about staying on code. The white boys stay on code. They won't diss another white boy unless they just ultimately have to. And it is really a sad situation. Sorry, Dallas Cowboys fan. The dude who owned that team is ruining it for y'all. Y'all won't be smiling for a while. Sorry, D. Greg. You might as well become a Ram fan for a little while up until Jerry Crow. Because this is not looking good for y'all. Now, the Super Bowl, the NFC and AFC Championship games were this weekend. Big ups to the winners again. Kansas City, I'm a dude from Chicago who's a Raider fan, and I have lost my sports mind. I was literally rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. I have officially lost my sports mind. How am I from Chicago rooting for the Packers? And how am I a Raider fan rooting for the Chiefs? I've officially lost my mind, but until I find it, I'll stay here. Now, there's a couple things that stood out about this game this weekend. Big ups to Patrick Mahomes, who's yet to have a bad game in his career after starting 2 full seasons and 4 playoff games. Big ups to that young guy. Now, big ups to the 49ers for putting the team together. I heard a lot of people saying Lynch should. I ain't rooting for nobody. Tiffany Sports and Heels, she's bitter. Tiffany Sports and Heels is not rooting for anybody because the Baltimore Ravens. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I had to get that out. It was just in my soul. I had to let that out. She hopes both teams lose. Sorry, Tiff, you're not going to get your wish this year or no other year. Both teams will never lose in the Super Bowl. But here's something I do want to talk about. Oh yeah, I'm going to finish giving John Lynch his props. A lot of people's dissing John Lynch. How you get that job? But John Lynch, watch your mouth. Nope, I'm dissing. Win, lose, tie, silver, black tie, die. Fair game. Yeah, I got 2 teams. And don't get mad at me because you wasn't innovative. Other people weren't innovative enough to have 2 teams. I got 2. I root for Chicago Bears because I'm from Chicago. I root for the Raiders because that's the team I chose. Hate me. Exactly, can't tell her. You got to root for somebody. But, got to get up to Lynch, man. Lynch, he put this whole get down together. The 49ers was looking 30% retarded before he got there. Not in the Super Bowl. Everybody frowned when he drafted Jimmy Garoppolo. Gave Jimmy Garoppolo all that money. I'm one of those people. But, hey, the shit worked, man. But I'm not giving Jimmy Garoppolo 0 credit. But somebody who I do wonder, does this validate what Bill Belichick, when he was trying to beat Branch Rickey? If y'all don't know who Branch Rickey is the former general manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers who helped integrate and destroy the Negro Leagues, integrate baseball and destroy the Negro Leagues. I ain't gonna give him all them props. I'm not gonna kick him in his head. Y'all thought I was just gonna give him some real props? No. But he was famous for making this statement. It's better to get rid of somebody a year too early, than a year too late. And I agree with him. It's best to get rid of somebody a year too early, a year too late. Now, the New England Patriots wanted to get rid of Tom Brady a few years ago and promote Jimmy Garoppolo and keep that train moving. Now, Jimmy G, I'm not going to really call him a scrub, even though I just did. But I'm not going to call him a legitimate buster. He's just a borderline buster. He's buster-ish. The reason I'm not going to call him a straight scrub is for two reasons. Hell, he playing in the Super Bowl, but so did Brad Johnson. So did Trent Dilfer. And a bunch of other scrubs played in the Super Bowl. Vince Ferragamo. But the second thing is this. This is his rookie year, in essence. He hasn't started. This is his first time starting 16 games. So, I can't call him. I just could say he's buster-ish. Until we see next year, or until he freaked this game against my man Patrick Mahomes, and then Soul Brothers win. But, I got to give it up to John. He put the team together, and he tricked the Bears in the draft and Mr. Trubisky, which I'll never forgive his ass. I hope he'll never make the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, I went on the tangent. That had nothing to do with the show. The CFL draft is in May and June. Right? Right. You know what's coming.
Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down.
With all that damn CFL talk. You my man, Ron, but we gonna cut it out. Now, what I want to do is this. I want to look at these games. Look, I'm not giving Jimmy G any credit for this championship run, and I'm not gonna give Aaron Rodgers no smoke. Aaron Rodgers is in a new offense, and Jimmy G is Buster Rich. But they ran the ball. Do y'all know? I had it wrote down somewhere here. The 49ers, since playing the Vikings and Jimmy G threw his last interception, do you know the 49ers have run the ball 71 times and thrown it 12? That's since his last interception. So that's why I say he's kind of buster-ish. But see, this goes back to what HRap preaches all the time. You run to win, you throw to score. These things will never change. I do think the 49ers will lose this Super Bowl, but I just have to give them their props for more. On the flip side, as I mentioned earlier in the show, big ups to DeMarcus Spears and Bart Scott, because mainstream media is doing their best to overhype young Patrick Mahomes and put him in a situation to whereas we're going to get Patrick Mahomes sick, and then we're going to start rooting against him like they used to do, like they've done with Brady, like they did with Favre and other quarterbacks that were highly overrated. But Patrick Mahomes is an anomaly. This dude can throw on the run. He is exactly what they're saying he is. And I want to see Patrick Mahomes win simply because I like the way the young dude plays. And I'm tired of people trying to pigeonhole people. Like I was talking to somebody, I don't remember who I was talking to, when they was using these dog whistles like the new style quarterback. Just say the black quarterback. Have we gotten to the point where we just can't be honest? The black quarterback is taking over the national football. See, the thing is, this is earthly karma is what I call it. All your racist tactics by denying people like Tony Rice, Don McPherson over at Syracuse, and hundreds of other brothers who could have been doing what Patrick Mahomes and Sean Watson and my man Lamar Jackson is doing. Your racism blinded you and prevented you from allowing these people to play. But guess what? Now your hatred is biting you in the behind.